what, 9 weeks left? What short notice is that? I mean, look. The truth of the matter is that if you're gonna not want to fight Canelo, and we're considering you, then it's over. That's it. It's over. You will not have that opportunity ever again.
Since Canelo became a free agent, him and his manager and trainer, Reynoso, has been making moves. According to Boxing News 24, the December 19th title match between Canelo and Caleb Plant is being finalized for December 19th. You can even look on BoxRec and it says Canelo's next fight is Caleb Plant. Until things are signed and delivered, I'm still thinking the route for Canelo is fighting Yildirim next, get the WBC title, and fight Plant on Cinco de Mayo weekend. I've been listening to boxing analysts, content creators, and boxing fans, and everybody agrees this is not a cherry pick for Canelo. And there's some people out there picking Caleb Plant to beat Canelo, even stop him, especially the Canelo haters. Caleb Plant is the IBF super middleweight champ. He's undefeated. He's a good boxer. Coming into the fight, he got all the physical advantages. Caleb Plant is 28 years old. He's 6'1", 74-inch reach, shows good movement, good jab, great punch selection against lesser opponents. In my opinion, Canelo has become a great counterpuncher. Great head movement, cuts off the ring, great body puncher, has good power, and has the better resume. Caleb Plant is a slick fighter, good boxer, but it's still some questions unanswered about him. He lacks power. Is he going to be able to move from Canelo for 12 rounds? Is he going to be able to escape body shots? How is he going to take body shots? How is his chin? Is that sweet hands? Is he sweet chin? Canelo is not Uysk or Fagan Butts. This is a different level. I mean, you're talking about going from Fagan Butts to Canelo. Even the haters could put the hater A down and notice that's a different level of competition. This could be sweet hands coming out party, or his sweet chin could be exposed. I haven't seen anything in Caleb Plant's fights that make me think he's gonna beat Canelo. I actually have Canelo stopping him between 8 or 9 rounds. But if I'm wrong, I'll give Plant all the praise in the world. But all you Canelo haters and Caleb Plant fanboys, I want the same energy from you. No excuses. Whoever wins this fight gets all the credit. I don't want to hear no excuse. My training camp wasn't long enough. I wasn't ready. I wasn't experienced enough for the fight. No excuses. The best man wins the fight because everybody agrees this is not a cherry pick. This is a legit championship fight. That's if it happens. Nothing is signed, finalized yet.
On that performance, I can say that none of the top 15 heavyweights out there are sweating Alexander Uysk at the moment. Unfortunately, none of us are quaking. None of us are like, is that it? Everyone's like, okay, is that what all the hype was about? You know, it is what it is. This is a heavyweight game, and heavyweights ain't like they were years ago. And Chisora is probably the smallest heavyweight out there. Being brutally honest, I think when he fights a big heavyweight who can punch a bit, I think it'd be like a lamb to slaughter.
The Gypsy King, the undefeated WBC heavyweight champion of the world, was a big Uysk fan. Matter of fact, he would say, there's only 2 heavyweights that could beat Deontay Wilder. It was me and Alexander Uysk. Now it seems like Tyson Fury has a change of heart after seeing Uysk against 2 heavyweights, Chad Witherspoon and Derek Chisora. And I said it before, when we look at a cruiserweight that moves up to heavyweight, the first thing we gotta look at is can he get respect from a heavyweight? That means punch and power. And the same questions were asked about Evander Holyfield. Did he have enough pop in his punch to hurt heavyweights? And we got that answer from him in the first fight when he stopped James Quick Tillis. You don't have to be the biggest puncher in the division, just enough to get their respect. And Uysk hasn't shown that yet. A couple of times in the Chisora fight, it seemed like he hurt him. But I thought Chisora was more exhausted than anything. And Chisora is not a huge heavyweight. And you talk about Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, heavyweights like that can punch. And the youngster Daniel Dubois, they can present problems for Usyk because he has nothing to keep him off. I'm not going to stick a fork in him yet, but from what I've seen the first two fights, he doesn't have the punching power to compete as a heavyweight. Tyson Fury seemed disappointed when he says this. Putting Usyk in there with a big heavyweight is like taking a lamb to a slaughter. I'm really disappointed. I thought he was better than what I'm seeing. That is like night and day from what he was saying 6 months ago. He did not want Anthony Joshua to get in the ring with Usyk because he feared Usyk would beat him. Now he's saying Usyk is food for Anthony Joshua. That's good to hear because he might have to fight Usyk before he fights you. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beasy. Subscribe to the channel. I'm gone.